All right, you remember what I told
Hey
you
y'all,
about the fence?
LocsNLoad reviews with another voiceover. So today we had the Fdcc match for September, and this was our first stage. So from the position I'm at, we're supposed to fire 2 rounds at the bottom target, 2 rounds at the top target on paper. Then we move to the fence, put our barrel through the fence, and engage 3 steel targets, 2 rounds on each. Alright, and so from there we move to a second position, again, 2 rounds on each of those 3 steel targets. You see I had trouble getting my barrel out of the obstruction there. And again, another thing that cost time, not being in the right position, but I was able to get my hits fairly quickly. It's hard to hear the hits sometimes with all the shooting going on, and so I thought I was hitting it, but I wasn't sure, so I was throwing extra rounds. And so here at the final rifle stage, I was able to get my hits on target, and here it was all downhill. So you're supposed to hit 1 round on each of those small man-sized targets, then engage that dueling tree to the right. And man, I had issues with that dueling tree, and also engaging those targets. I swear I was hitting them, but with all the shooting and noise going on, it was really hard to really hear my hits. I swear I was hitting them, but they were saying I wasn't. But unfortunately, this was the only stage I was not able to complete. I timed out, which means I didn't pass. But, you know, this really showed me I need to work more on my pistol work, especially my iron sights, and hitting targets, multiple targets, engaging, switching from target to target, especially smaller targets like that dueling tree, which gave me such issue. But I did better on the other stages. Hey guys, LocsNLoad with another FDC match voiceover. So this is our second stage. So one of the changes I had made from the first stage was that I had swapped my Glock 45 slide with my iron sights and put on Maurice slide, which had the Primary Arms Holosun collaboration red dot with the little chevron. And that did help improve my accuracy when shooting on these matches. And so this match, there was 2 rounds on a steel man-sized target with 1 round on a bonus target. And we had to grab a 25-pound plate, which I kept forgetting, run about 10 yards or so, and we had to fire 2 rounds on a steel target about 100 or so yards away from either the kneeling and 2 rounds from sitting. So I chose to go with the sitting first because I felt it was the most awkward position to get into. So I went with my 2 rounds sitting, got my hits, and I transitioned to kneeling. Again, putting down rounds to get my 2 hits. You're supposed to grab that 25-pound plate, which again I keep forgetting, and run it back down to our original position, put on the barrel, and 2 rounds standing on the steel target like at 100 or so yards. And that was the drill for our second stage. I was able to complete it. I got a good time. I felt I did good. The 5X prism optic really helps when you're trying to engage targets at 100, 200, 300 yards away. And you need that little bit extra, I need to see it, and that 5X really comes into help. The guys who were running exclusively red dots, they were struggling if they didn't know their holds. But like I said, I did good, and I was able to complete the match.
What up
y'all, LocsNLoad here with our 3rd stage of the FDC match. So from here, we were supposed to engage a small, like 4-inch or so steel target at 200 yards. We're supposed to fire 1 round from above the table, 1 round under, then transition to the other side, 1 round above, 1 round under. So do things perfect, 4 rounds. But of course, it's never perfect, so it took a few rounds. But again, having that 5X prism optic, which gave me that 5 times magnification, really helped me out with this stage. And when it comes to certain events like this where you got to shoot a small target at the distance, I found that taking your time and really making sure that you get 1 round on each target helps out. Just trying to fire round after round after round, hoping you hit it, that takes time and wastes ammunition. And so I was trying to make sure I went slow where I needed to and fast when I could. So when I was firing my shots, I was taking my time, making sure my chevron was on the plate. And when I would move from position, I would actually do that fast to cut down on the time it took for me while I was, taking my time firing accurate shots downrange. So this was a good stage for me. I think I came in second out of the squad in the stage with 38 seconds. I think the guy who beat me got 33. But again, no, it was a good stage. You know, another positive learning experience and just fun all around. All right, stage 4 of the FDCC match. So for this one, it was 10, 10, 10. So for the first 10 rounds, I decided to use my 5X magnified optic to get as many accurate hit center mass as possible. As I got to this position, I started using the red dot because I was close in, and as I got to my last position right here, I basically was just almost mag dumping. You can see how fast I pick up my rate of fire. Then it's supposed to be one round in each head box, which I easily did and cleared the stage. So one of my better runs and did pretty good. Alright guys, LocsNLoad here with our last and final stage of the FDCC match. So FDCC, Florida Defensive Carbine Club, they hold these matches on the last Sunday of every month. So the last Sunday of October is when the next match will be held if you're looking to join. And you can go online and sign up on Practice Score and register there, so you'll be able to, you know, sign up and join the match. So from this last drill, what we had to do was fire from the barrier in front of me 2 rounds, 1 round on each steel target. So you see the 2 steel targets in the background, so 1 round on each, which you'll see me do right up here momentarily, and I'll walk you guys through it. So on the head nod, the buzzer starts, I move up to the barrier and I fire 1 round, getting a hit on each of those steel targets, and I fire 1 round on the 2 steel targets over to the right off frame. Once I get my hits, I move to the next barrier and I repeat the same firing sequence. 1 round on each of those 2 steel targets, 1 round on each of those 2 steel targets. Once I complete that, I transition to my pistol. Those 2 man-sized targets, 1 hit each on them. Did that pretty clean. Move over to the right side of the barrier. Again, 1 round on each man-sized target. Clean that up and then start knocking down plates. I was doing real good. Missed that last one, but I was able to clean it up and still have a pretty good time. I did pretty good on all the stages except for that first one. But what I did learn from this match was that, again, magnification, having a magnified optic and a red dot on your rifle really helps when you want to make precise shots and close-up shots. And also having a red dot on your pistol takes a lot of guessing work out of your shooting and makes it a lot easier. So hopefully you guys enjoy this match and the videos I put out, and stay tuned for the next match.